The Kentucky assessment scores are out for every school district. Focusing on JCPS, the new superintendent says there are encouraging trends such as graduation rates.
But there are still achievement gaps that Dr. Brian Yearwood says the district will be laser focused on improving in the future. WHS 11's Conrad Deluge tonight is walking us through some of the latest results.
Dr. Brian Yearwood stepped into the superintendent role in July 2025.
I hit the ground running with listening and learning.
The results from the 2024-2025 school year assessment reflect the work under former superintendent Dr. Marty Polio.
So district achieved strong graduation and post-secondary readiness rates this year.
The average graduation rate rose 1 percentage point to 89.2% last year. Dr. Yearwood said the gap in graduation between black and white students shrank to a gap of just 0.1 percentage points.
Our post-secondary readiness rates climbed to 84%.
After averaging 89.7% attendance the previous 2 years, that rate rose to nearly 91%. Chronic absenteeism, defined by the state as when a student misses 10% or more time in school, that dropped by nearly 5 percentage points in 2024-2025. Dr. Yearwood says the district's goal this school year is to see a 3% decrease in chronic absenteeism.
We will realize that goal because now we are laser focused on initiatives that are addressing those.
Inside the classroom, JCPS district leaders say middle schoolers showed the strongest gains across tested subjects.
For example, in our science area, my gosh, across the board, we're seeing definite improvements in that area.
Dr. Yearwood pointed out some areas that do need to be addressed.
As we look at our high school, for example, we did see a bit of a dip in reading as well. So we see that in elementary schools, we need to improve a bit in reading and literacy, and that is on the way.
He says they're working with students to improve through phonics and looking to instructional models for reading comprehension for older students. Dr. Yearwood said he is seeing persistent achievement gaps, expressing concern in an increase in the number of schools identified for additional state support, rising from 34 to 41 schools.
It's important that we pay attention to this by directing resources to ensure we are providing intensive academic supports, operational supports to them.
The superintendent says the accelerated learning will focus on foundational literacy, math, and improving student attendance. In Louisville, Conrad Deluge, WHAS 11 on your side.